Is this for your bracket, Jamie? Is that why you played this? He's shaking his head. Yeah, I was going to say. Welcome back to Good Morning Pensacola, off and running on this Friday morning. If you lost 7 or 8 games yesterday by 1 or 2 points, some close games, you might be having a bad day. But you know who's having a good day is the folks getting ready to go watch Pensacola City FC, as they'll be playing at Ashton Brosnahan Stadium over there starting in May. We're looking forward to the season. One of our great sponsors doing a great job, and a great coach as well, as head coach Gary Henley joins the program. Good morning, Gary. How are you doing?
Good morning, Chad, and I'm doing great. Thank you.
Coach, you've been in the in soccer for a long time. You've coached professionally for 14 seasons. Tell us a little bit about what you can expect from Pensacola City FC and what this league will bring to Pensacola.
Well, Chad, I think, first of all, it's an exciting level for young, aspiring professionals to play at. So I saw one game that they had last year, and I was pleasantly surprised at both the level and what I was watching on the field. So I think people will be excited about that, especially since the World Cup coming up this summer in Brazil. And it would be a chance for kids to watch local players that are aspiring to get to that level of World Cup competition someday.
Coach, tell us a little bit about the player development, because that's one of the keys is a lot of these guys inspiring to maybe move up and one day get a chance to play in a World Cup event. Tell us of what your coaching staff and what you guys do each and every day to work with a lot of these athletes to take their game even to the next level.
Yes, Chad, and most of these guys have been very good college players, and they're looking for the step that would be between the college and the professional level. So that's what we're trying to provide them. Some will get there sooner than others, just like in any sport. But we want to work with them and develop them, not just in their ability, their soccer ability, but also in their mental capacity about being a professional in all different ways. So we'll try and teach them everything that I've learned in my 14 years, and Coach Don Maples is coming in to join me from Knoxville as my assistant coach and goalkeeper coach, and he is the best goalkeeper coach that I've ever worked with, Chad. So I'm really looking forward to having him in, and the people that play that position for Pensacola City will be very pleased in what he can do for them.
Speaking with head coach Gary Henley of the Pensacola City FC as they get ready this season for a big year at Ashton Brosnahan. Season tickets only $25. It's a great event, great family atmosphere. Tell the folks a little more about what they can expect from the team, style of play. I know we have a breeding ground from our military installations in the area. A lot of big soccer fans coming from all over the country, out of the country, over here to watch soccer. And you guys have given them that opportunity to come and watch a team. Coach, tell a little bit about the style of play this year and what you can expect from your squad.
Well, I hope, and I haven't seen a lot of the players yet, Chad, so the style is going to be depending on their abilities. But I would hope to play an international type of soccer where we keep possession of the ball, and there's not just a lot of needless running out on the field, which you see in some lower level games. So there's going to be a purpose to what we do. You're always hoping to score a lot of goals. That takes the pressure off the defense and the goalie, but scoring goals is a hard thing to do sometimes.
Taking a look at some of the players and athletes in this area, one of the things is Pensacola known for having a great area for sports, from Heisman Trophy winners to Hall of Famers in baseball and Masters champions in golf. Tell us a little bit about the team, the squad, and the roster. When we were talking to Diego Figueroa last week from Pensacola Catholic, a lot of players in this area. Coach, when you were putting together and when you looked at the roster, was that one of the things you noticed right away?
Well, we'd certainly like to give the local player as much exposure to high-level soccer as we possibly could, but there will be people from all over the country and international players also. So that blend will help the local players kind of adapt to the international game. But I know that Bill Fetke, our owner, has put together a roster and returning players from last year that represent West Florida Tech, Milton, Catholic, Pine Forest, Gulf Breeze, University of West Florida, University of Mobile. So there's a lot of local flavor to the roster.
Coach, you've coached all over from Houston to Mississippi Beach to Maryland, taking a look at some of the places you've been. What do you like about living here now and having the opportunity in Pensacola?
Well, I'm very excited about the fact that I think that in all the Panhandle, probably the Pensacola area and the Tallahassee area are the two hottest sections for the development of players at a much higher level. Right where I'm at right now is Port St. Joe is kind of the central Panhandle, and I could say we're well behind, years behind, either Pensacola or Tallahassee. So that excites me, and that will be stepping up. And I know that we're going to be doing a lot of camps and clinics, coaching clinics, whatever the local soccer people would like us to do, we're going to be made available to them.
Yeah, I was reading about you and being a Intercollegiate Soccer Coaches Association referee of the year as well. So I'm sure you get along with the folks out there on the field during the game. Not too much arguing going on, correct?
Well, I don't like to argue with them because I know what a tough job it is.
Yes.
But certainly I know that they're not going to get everything right, too. What I like to do as a coach is make sure that we take care of what we can control as players. We certainly make a lot more mistakes as players and coaches than they do as referees. So let's control what we can.
Coach Gary Henley joining us, kind enough to join us 14 years as a professional coach, and now he'll be joining Pensacola City FC to lead our local soccer team to the next level. Hey, Coach, thank you for the time this morning. Good luck to the season. We're looking forward to getting out there covering the games, and it's going to be a great year.
Thanks, Chad. And I'd like to let the local soccer coaches and players know that all of our practices will be open for viewing, and really to have your players come out and watch practice at these aspiring pros is going to be a big deal to them, and they're going to see how hard they work to become a good soccer player.
And those practices will be going all throughout April?
Well, it starts May 1st, and
Okay.
we go throughout the season, which goes through early July.
Okay. All right. Perfect. Well, we'll definitely look forward to spreading that and getting out there and watching some of your great practices.
Great. Thank you, Chad. Thanks for having me on.
Thank you, Coach. Coach Gary Henley joining us here for the Pensacola City FC. We talked to owner Bill Fetke last week, Diego Figueroa the week before on their season coming up here. It's great to have a professional soccer team in our